Hey, did you know that you can relax your nervous system on your own? There are ways to do that where we can actually stimulate the vagus nerve, which is our longest nerve in our body. It's called the wanderer, the wandering nerve, the wanderer. And it goes from the base of our skull all the way down into our digestive system, kind of travels around though through like our, our diaphragm and our lungs and everywhere. And it's basically like encapsulates our entire nervous system. So if it's, pushed into fight or flight, it gets stimulated into that. And then, we do what we need to do to get away from the tiger or, fight with our partner or get yelled at by our boss and have to scramble to get work done. Or it can also make us go into kind of a shutdown mode where we don't want to do anything and we feel like we are lazy and we're stuck and we can't get motivated and we feel like, numbing out. Or it can get into what's called a ventral vagal nervous system state. And that is when we're calm, it's our rest and digest parasympathetic response. So we have the fight or flight response that's more of a sympathetic response, and we have the rest and digest, which is a parasympathetic response, and we have the dorsal vagal response, which is that numbing out, shutting down, which is also a parasympathetic response. But the healthier, the way that we feel the best is to be in rest and digest, because when we are resting and we're calm and at ease, our body can heal. And that means we can digest our food and we can absorb the food that we're digesting. When we're in fight or flight, we don't want to eat, we can't absorb our food. And so that obviously impacts our health. So one quick way we can get into a calmer nervous system state is by singing or humming. And this is because if you've ever noticed when you're singing or humming, or deep breathing is another one. If you've done any of those things, you probably noticed that the thoughts that you have are interrupted. So it's almost like an anchor to help you stop the anxiety that you're having, or the thoughts about not being worthy or panicky or something. It will help you stop those thoughts. Now, that doesn't solve the problem for good, right? And that's something you do with help, hopefully from a professional, or other ways of learning how to overcome those beliefs you have, or those thoughts you have, or those situations that are creating the anxiety inside of you. But temporarily, it really helps. Like if you start humming, you will notice you can't think of those things anymore. You're just humming, and that's a different pathway that your brain takes, and so it doesn't have the ability to go over and think about like how you don't have any money right now. Start humming. That doesn't solve the problem of having no money, but that at least helps to calm you down. And when you are calmer, you have more capacity to think of other ways to earn money, or to get healthier, or to relate better, or to have a conversation that's calmer and less violent, or read a book that helps you feel better in the moment, or think better things, or come up with solutions to your problems. So sing, hum, breathe. You can do the 4-7-8 breathing, which is inhaling through your nose for a count of 4, holding at the top for a count of 7, and exhaling through your mouth for a count of 8. And that you can do that for 2 minutes. Do it 10 rounds of that, and you'll find yourself really, really relaxing. And then every time you need to go into that breathing or the humming or singing, practice this throughout the day, even when you're not feeling bad, so that when you are feeling bad, you can easily jump into that and your body knows what to do. So hope that helps.